It's late, and the building is largely empty. The ambient hum of daily politics has faded, leaving only the quiet isolation of the executive desk. Then, an advisor interrupts the silence. The first sign of an emergency is entirely physical. The advisor doesn't sit down. He delivers the raw intelligence. The military has detected an unidentified launch in the North Atlantic. Based on the signature, it's a submarine-launched ballistic missile, and it does not belong to the United States. The trajectory is still being locked in, but the initial read points to the East Coast. The target is a major population center, and impact time is exactly 9 minutes. 9 minutes leaves no time to convene a cabinet or establish a diplomatic backchannel. The standard machinery of government evaporates. Millions of lives now rest on a decision that must be made in the next few seconds. Down in the Situation Room, there is no panic. As military and intelligence personnel flood the space, the atmosphere becomes intensely technical. Commands are issued quietly. The apocalyptic reality of an incoming nuclear warhead is reduced to a single, sterile line crawling across a digital map. In moments like this, experienced leaders wait for raw data rather than reacting to the immediate tension of the room. You simply watch and ask for the options. The Situation Room provides no standard playbook for a surprise decapitation strike. The sudden vacuum of established protocol creates a danger that no alarm can capture. The commanding general presents the first strategy. The military can attempt to launch a kinetic interceptor to destroy the missile mid-flight. This chart maps out the exact probability of that option. We are looking at a 40% chance of a successful intercept. That leaves a 60% probability that the weapon bypasses our defenses and annihilates the entire city. The second option involves deploying a countermeasure to artfully force the missile off its current trajectory, pushing the missile toward a secondary, much smaller target area. Here is the brutal reality of that redirect. The intercept certainty jumps to nearly 100%. But executing it requires actively deciding to redirect the blast onto a different group of people. You can gamble on a 40% chance to save everyone, or you can take a guaranteed 100% chance to save the city by intentionally choosing exactly who will be sacrificed. The advisors step back. They present the math, but they do not make the call. The room is packed with experts, yet the chair at the head of the table is entirely isolated. The clock hits 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Every passing second tightens the trajectory window, mathematically degrading whatever slim odds of survival remain. The president gives the order, quietly and without hesitation. They will try to stop it. They commit to the 40% chance. The philosophical debate instantly collapses into raw physics. Systems activate. Launch codes are verified. The interceptor leaves the silo. Once that command is issued, executive authority dissolves into the cold mathematics of orbital mechanics. The room watches the screen as the two blips merge. The visual feed drops to static. An agonizing handful of seconds passes before the radio finally crackles. Debris is confirmed. The warhead broke apart. A heavy collective exhale sweeps through the room. People begin moving again. Voices overlap, and the machinery of government returns to its normal footing. But the president stays still. Outside, the night shifts continue, restaurants stay open, and millions remain entirely unaware of the catastrophe that almost erased them. They won the 40% gamble tonight, but mathematics is entirely unforgiving. Eventually, this exact scenario will present itself again, and statistically, the math will eventually fail. The final burden of the office is living with a decision that has no moral solution. You must choose the outcome you can survive after the screen goes dark.